Hey guys, what's up? SDH here, back with another tier list video for DFFOOJP. And today, I will be doing the December update, like I promised. Um, there's not a whole lot to go over this time. It's gonna be a shorter video, as expected. Um, I will be changing a few placements, for some of these characters, like the ones that I already have ranked, not these ones down here, the ones that got new stuff, and I'm also gonna promote a few things about stuff I started. So I started using Twitter. Just your boy SDH on Twitter, and if you don't want to look it up or you're just too lazy, it'll be in the description. And that'll be pretty cool if you guys want to follow that. I also have a Twitch. I have said this before. I mainly use my Twitch for like Pokemon or FFRK or just whatever I feel like streaming that day. I haven't used it in about 2 months. I'm thinking about starting it up again. So if you guys want to go follow and keep an eye out for that, I would really appreciate it. I also have a Discord. I haven't. It's been pretty inactive as of late, so I'm gonna be using it again. It'll be in the description below for the invite link if you guys want to go join that. And so, without further ado, let's get this started. I'll turn on some Christmas-esque Kingdom Hearts music, I guess. Or whatever feels like the most Kingdom Hearts. So, I've been thinking about a lot of these characters, about their placement on this list, and I think I'm gonna change some. So Cam is still Cam. He's the best character in the game right now. And then for S tier, I think I'm gonna change something. Zack. I've been thinking about Zack a little bit, and I kind of don't think he belongs in S anymore. He's still very good, but like as of late, I have not been seeing him at all doing a lot, so I'm gonna bump him down a tier. Sorry, Zack mains, but that's just how I feel about him. He's just hasn't been performing as well lately with other characters have, like Machina, Emperor, even freaking Laguna. And that's because of the recent banner that came out, and I'm like, oh yeah, like he has not aged well at all. So, but he's still very good. One of the best BT effects in the game. Do not knock him down for that. As for A tier, I am going to change a few placements. Cloud, I think I placed him too high. He's still good. In my opinion, he's still very good. But A tier good? Nah, I don't think so. Who else on here? I was thinking about somebody else. Terra, same issue, same thing with Cloud. Still good, but like, there's better DPSs now, like, the magic DPSs like, Emperor. So I think that's a good reason why I should bump her down. Anybody else on here? Braska, I think I'm gonna put him in B. He's just a FR gauge builder with a pretty bad FR. But I was also making this like when he was still relatively new. But I think I can place him in B pretty confidently. I don't know who else here is like really. Gilgamesh. Yeah, I'll place him down a little bit lower. Gilgamesh is kind of like, I don't know. The thing is that I think he's such a weird character and a weird unit in general. So I think putting him here is pretty substantial in my opinion. I think that's it for A. Everybody else is good. I don't know if anybody else is really like, maybe Garnet. You know what? I'll place Garnet lower. She's still good, but like not A tier good. Anyone from B that I want to change? Ignis, I think I'm gonna place him in A. And here's my reason why. I've been using him a lot as in my FR gauge builder, and he does a very good job at building the FR gauge. Like, a very good job. And the only reason why is because he takes multiple turns. He can take as many turns as he wants. He can basically build up the whole gauge in one whole turn if he really wanted to, and then just replace him with a friend unit later on. Braska can do the same thing as well, but like Ignis, even more so. Like he does that so freaking well, and I'm not even joking, because he just takes so many turns up because of it. But it doesn't. But it all counts as one action. I don't know who else I would want lower or higher. Rydia, I think I'm gonna place lower. Still a water enchanter, but like now that I'm thinking about it, like she's been having a lot more issues just by herself. Like a lot of people don't use her as much as I thought they would. Liza, you know what? Screw it. Yeah, Liza can go into to C tier. She's an aura. She has decent auras. But I don't think she was I don't think she's good. She's not like the worst, but I think she's decent now. C tier. I think I'm gonna place Tifa lower. Tifa's been getting outclassed every freaking cycle, even more and more. So and like honestly, that's just how I feel about her. Noctis, yeah, D tier. He's not bad, just underwhelming against other characters. Vayne, I'm also gonna place you lower. You're getting outclassed again by other characters that have been coming out. Like, yeah, you're pretty good with Gabranth FR, but that's all you're good with. Well, not really. You have other uses too, but I don't know who else on here would I think about. Waka. Waka, I was gonna say for less, but I'm seeing if who else is here. Honestly, everybody else here, I think, belongs in this tier. Alright, Waka. Waka, I am putting you in B tier. And do you know why? Only one reason why. Because of your LD call. Your LD call, holy crap. You're the only reason why Cam is good on tier 10, and I hate that. So, and that's the only reason why he's actually been relevant recently, is because of because of his LD call. Yeah, because LD call, and you don't want to deal with doing an actual team, just bring him on one of your characters, and then just bring Cam with a standard Cam team. Like, why? So, a lot of people might argue on me with that, but honestly, I don't think I'm being too out there with it. So, all right. Next, E tier. Who I was thinking about placing somebody in not E tier, I mean D tier. Onion Knight, yeah. I should have done that earlier. He's bad. He's very bad. Who else? Lightning, you're bad. Shantoto, you're also a big reason why I hate you right now. Bart is good for wind enchant if you really need that wind enchant. I don't know who else. Alright. I think we're good here. Alright, F tier. I mean E tier. Arnea, yeah. Yeah, she's not that good right now. I don't know who else to put there. I can't really think of anyone else. And looking at D tier one more time before I go on to the actual characters. Zell, yeah, you're pretty bad now. I think you've always been pretty bad, I just wasn't thinking right last time. Alright, I think this is pretty good. I can't think of anybody else that I really need to change. Maybe Zidane. I think Zidane should go down to C tier. Only reason why is because he's becoming more and more outdated as it goes on. His C90 rework was not very good. It's starting to show more with this era. Even though he could cheese 6-man a little bit. Alright, I think I'm good. Alright, let's get on to the new stuff. Gabranth. Ooh, Gabranth. Ooh, A tier. Easy A tier. What a guy. His FR is incredibly powerful, but even though it's super specific, I don't think it's like a deal breaker for him. He still has lots of versatility on any team. I think he's not that bad. Like, honestly, I don't think he's that bad. Oh yeah, I forgot to put Bosch down a little bit lower. B. Yeah, B. I think that's good for Bosch. But Gabranth, he got a pretty good rework, in my opinion. His BT is pretty standard, but Lyle, in my opinion, he is the best launcher in the game. In a launch composition, he is very, very, very good. Like, easily one of the best characters. Like, easily one of the best launchers. But a lot of people are going to argue, but Selfie's better. It's like, well, here's the thing. I think Selfie is better in any composition. Lyle is strictly launch. I mean, I guess you can make him work in any composition like Selfie, but Selfie doesn't have to try, can only push one button. Lyle can just make it work with his BT, LD, and EX, and he can just do it, man. He does a very good job just being in a launch comp. So, Rude, B tier, yeah. I mean, a lot of these random reworks I would say are B tier. I don't like if it's something super outstanding. I guess I could say it's A tier. But for like Rude, for example, he just got like standard LD dump, like standard dumps on his LD and stuff. So, Pain, I'd say is B tier as well. Theoretically, she should be broken on 6-man because of how her LD effect works, depending on where her placement is on the team, 1, 2, or 3. But a lot of people haven't tested that, so I haven't heard anything on her since. I think she's pretty good. I think she's good at B. And then we got the 2 FR board people. Saz, I'm still putting him in C. He didn't get much off his FR boards besides just better damage off his S1, S2, and his other skills. Steiner, same thing. I think I'm gonna put him in D. I was putting him in C, but I don't know why I was doing that. Steiner is just because he didn't get much off his FR boards either, just the same old, same old. Ursula, S tier. Yeah, I think she's S tier. Her FR condition is one of the easiest to do in the game. It's pretty brainless. All you need to do is have max brave on all characters. So somebody that has, say for example, FR, such as like Ignis with Ursula, they can easily get 100%. Easily. Without any thought, even without any thought to process it. It's pretty brain dead if you ask me. The problem is that it's on her, so it's gonna be. The problem is that her effort is on her, so it's kind of. Her S2 does help with that. Her S1 does not. I don't know about her EX or LD. Because I haven't used her. I have her full kit, but I haven't used her. But all I know is that she has one of the best FRs in the game. Probably second best to Cam's. Like, and then third best being Tidus's. Because Tidus's is pretty easy to fulfill as well. Because it's him only. So. Sync. A tier. Yeah, A tier. I think she got a pretty good rework. She's a beastly utility unit that does she's a beastly DPS utility. Her EX is a guaranteed launch. All of her skills and her LD delay. She delays herself still. Her inner EX is still pretty slow. But like you can mitigate that with Bahamut and just do like a ton of two EXs and one summon phase. Or you could just do like Lloyd or even Offmao, who I'll get to in a bit. But next, Freya with her FR boards. She's still A tier. She just does more damage now, which she honestly did benefit a lot off of, because she was already such a strong unit. She just so happened to be on Ursula LC, and so she got her FR boards, I would say, pretty decently early compared to most other units, and so she benefited a lot off of that, especially, and also a mistake I'm gonna correct is that MT said, who is one of my friends on the Discord, really helped me out with that. Like, he actually said it's not on EX, it's on LD, and I'm like, oh. I thought, and I completely felt bad about it. So, thanks again, MT. Pretty cool. I hope we can do Shinryu co-op later. Sometime. So. I'm gonna look up something real quick. I need to look up Freya. Just to make sure it was LD and not EX. It was EX. Alright. So it is EX. I said LD, and then I said LD. So no, it's her EX that guarantees last stand. So, yeah, there we go. Fujin, you freaking son of a gun. I can't believe you. Fujin is her rework was weird. And she kind of, and like her FR on paper sounds great, but it's super selfish. Tidus can get 50% off of his every time, and Fujin can get 70% off hers every time. But because she doesn't take consecutive turns, then everybody else is just gonna end up doing like 40 to 30%. Which on a FR, like, hey, that's still not bad. Like, that's not bad. Let's be honest. The only thing she's good for is still her calls, but now she's just a little bit more bearable than she was before. In using her in compositions. So, good in launch compositions as always. Pretty good wind, enchant. So, Chaos. I think I put you in C. Yeah, I put you in C before you were in D. Chaos. LD is a monster. What about the rest of his skills, you ask? Well, if you said nothing changed, you're right. Nothing really changed on his S1 or S2. His S1 and S2 now do more splash, and that's about it. Everything else about him is pretty meh. Even his EX is kind of meh still. So, what does he get out of this? He re-breaks. He's good with Gabranth, I guess. That's pretty much it with him. He's still good debuffer, but, like, he didn't get much of his rework. Sid, I think I saw you were in B before. I'm putting you in C now. FR boards. A lot of these characters that are getting FR boards we are really realizing that he is not getting a lot off. They're really not getting a lot off what they had before now in this era. This also includes Sid. Sid's still a Rend Enchanter. You can still use him like that. But Fujin is probably going to be the new preferred Rend Enchanter now. So, Shalata, A tier. Easy A tier. Her FR effect is weird. So it's when you're using HP plus attacks or variants of HP plus attacks. So for example, if you were using FR and then you used for example, Paladin Cecil's Luminous Blast, then you're gonna get more percent off of that than say using a HP attack or just a regular HP attack button, or just like a skill or S1 or S2. So like, it's very specific, oddly specific. Is it bad? No, definitely not. A lot of characters do benefit off of their HP plus attacks. Like, for example, Ramza up here. He benefits a crap ton off his Brave plus 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 and his HP plus plus plus. So, well, not bad. Not saying it's bad. You could definitely use her and Ramza in a comp, and they could work, and they can definitely do numbers, especially since his HP plus 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 is ridiculously strong. So, I don't know what else to say beyond that. Her BT effect is very much is very weird because it's party, but not for her. So it's for the rest of the party, but she doesn't benefit off of it that much. Which is an interesting idea. But I don't know what else to say about her other than, yeah, she still does DPS. She's just a teeny bit better than she was before. Her LD didn't get reworked. I think her HP plus attacks did get reworked, though. So just a good example of her now. Voidman, Tree Guy, Christmas Tree, X-Death, I say is also A tier. His Void BT effect is actually very strong now. I haven't found out. Actually, I'm gonna ask while I do this. But his Void effect and his HP damage is actually still really good. Alright, I just asked, but he got a rework. He's pretty standard. He got up to standards now. Pretty cool. Like, honestly, I like what he does. He's just not the character for me in any way. Alright, I just found out, no, he does not get Void BT. His Void BT effect does not get benefit off of FR damage, like HP Poison does. So, which honestly, that's good balance. But like, if HP Poison did balance off of that, he would have been S tier, easy S tier. But he's still pretty good. He has lots of debuffs. He doesn't break, but he still caps pretty easily as well. He's very good in my opinion. He's still pretty strong. Off-Mal B tier, yeah, no surprise here. I thought they did something different to her LD effect, but nah, they didn't. It's still 4 turns. And also because a lot of people benefit off their EXs now. Having that is not bad. Definitely not bad. Would I rather have Lloyd or Off-Mal? Off-Mal any day, because she got a rework. She's a little bit of a turn hogger and a supporter. It's very weird to place her in any way, but Ida, a lot of people are gonna be mad at me about this, but Ida is B tier. I was gonna place her in A, but I decided not to. She still has her bug with the 99 turn buffs, including her evasion, and including her HP plus attacks, which are multi-turn, which are instant turn. Does that mean does that mean that she's good? No. She can evade very well, and she probably won't die unless under specific conditions. But like this is not why you're getting her. You're getting her for a comp that works for her, not just herself. Just a reminder, like that's not why you're getting her. A lot of people are gonna get mad at me. They're like, but Yidaroth, and I'm gonna be like, Yidaroth is a dead thing. Global is all over it right now, and I'm just gonna tell this to global people. You should drop it. Honestly, you should drop it. She's not gonna be very good soon, and you're gonna be using characters like Siren and like Kieran and Zack and Laguna. So drop the fake hype, alright? Alright, next up is Lena. Lena got her FR boards, and she is still very strong. Very, very strong character. Her FR boards now makes her a little bit of a gauge builder, while still having her debuff evasion. So she's become an even better supporter now. So just keep that in mind whenever you're pulling for her. Irvine, I think I placed you in the same tier. He got FR boards. Same thing with Saz and Steiner. Didn't get much off of him. He's still in perils. It's not bad. Actually, yeah, I think that's better for him. Still in perils, but now he's becoming a little bit more dated. Even though he was close to the end of Lufinia Plus, but Reno got a rework and an FR. I have no idea where I placed him. I'm just gonna say A. So, if FR condition is melee brave thunder damage. So characters with thunder brave melee damage are gonna benefit a lot off of him. Which I don't even think there's that many. There's maybe 2, 3, including himself. I don't know who else does thunder damage. Out of melee thunder damage specifically. Range doesn't count, but you can always just thunder enchant with somebody. I don't know who somebody here that thunder enchants, so definitely not bad. Just pretty out there. I guess you could use him with Dash or something, but that's all up to you. Ash, I think I pushed you in B tier. Yeah, B tier. She's better now. Her HP attack that allows her to manipulate is just the same. Her LD, all of her skills got better. Her EX got better. Not much to say about her. She just does more damage now. And also has effects that benefit off HP plus, HP damage up and stuff, which I think is a given. So, Alzy. Oh, Alzy, you're still C tier. You got FR boards. Cool, good for you. High five. But that's it. So. COD. COD is interesting. She's no longer D. I think she's A. Her FR is delay with break and delay without break. And you get good conditions off of it. And also you get more percents off of magic follow-ups. So characters like Emperor theoretically could work. Same thing with, I guess Krill could work as well, if you want to really wait for the straps to go off. Ace could theoretically work. He's getting a rework soon. So, keep a lookout for that. So, Setzer. Alright, you're no longer E tier. or D tier. I think you're C tier. So he turned into. He's no longer just a support. He's now a utility unit. Which, hey, you know what? I'll take that. He's better as a utility than he is just an LD button spammer. He still does rainbow crits, as expected. Are they more potent now? No. They're the same. He just does more damage on his LD. I think also changed up his effects a little bit as well, like HP damage up as the usual. But I'm not gonna be 100% sure about that. Like I said, he's way more of a utility now. His freeze is now framed. I don't know on the call, but he does freeze now. His freeze is now framed. His S1. His S1 is also 3 uses still, so you got to be pretty sparing with it. His S2 is is still pretty much damage, but he does a lot of dumps now on his S2, and the card mechanics as well. His EX I have not seen much of, but I'm assuming it's better as well. But he still struggles with rainbow damage, which is not needed because we have characters that do that by themselves. Alright, and the last character, Sarah, is pretty bad. She's pretty bad. This is the only E tier I'm going to be placing off the new stuff. But she's still consistently bad. I had her in D before, but again with people getting FR boards and stuff, she is so bad. Her EX C90 C85 is so bad. It's so bad. She only got an extra dump off of it, which once they rework her, she's definitely gonna get a rework with that C85 of hers. I think that's it. It's everybody. She's pretty dang good. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. This is my new list, and that's it. Yeah, this is the new list. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like. I will be updating this in January, which is bound to be fun. I don't know what else to say. We still don't have core. We're getting Luna Freya next month, which is probably going to be one of the biggest disappointments in JPD FFOO history. And also check out my socials again. Check out my Twitter. Check out my Twitch channel. And also check out the Discord if you would like. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you again for watching. If you like this video, thank you. And again, I want to express something now that it's the end of this video. For all the support you guys have been giving me. I honestly thought that those 3 videos were going to get tossed under the rug. But, you know, they weren't. And I'm so thankful for that. So, again, keep cool. If you like the video, be sure to leave a like and also place a comment. If you disagree with any of my placements, I would be happy to hear you out and we can discuss it. I am also looking for a editor. If you guys have good editing skills, or if you know anybody that could edit for me, just leave a DM either on Twitter or on Discord. I'll definitely look out for those as well. And other than that, that's it. I'll see you guys next month with another tier list update.